Happy day, friends. So I'm gonna take another test just for some peace of mind to see if I am still indeed pregnant. Got my cup, got my test. Here we go. So this one, if there's a plus sign, it's pregnant, and that's what I'm expecting. The first time this pregnancy I took a test, I was not expecting to be pregnant at all, because a week before I found out, I had a negative pregnancy test, and gosh, this is taking so long, it's giving me anxiety. A week before I found out, I had a negative pregnancy test, so I did not expect to be pregnant at all whatsoever. I was using those little test strips, and I guess I just took it too early, or it didn't pick up on the hormones yet. I was totally thrown off. I was totally caught off guard. My jaw dropped when I saw, okay, it's finally starting to like seep through, you know what I mean? It was taking so long, it was starting to make me nervous. I'm nervous because it's still the first trimester. Okay, it's pregnant, it's positive. Whew, that's a relief. I have my first appointment tomorrow, so these past couple weeks have just been not stressful, but you know, like the first trimester, there's always the highest risk of miscarriage, and so I just, you know, you just never know. Definitely positive. That is a dark blue line. Oh man, okay. I feel like a weight is off my shoulders again, gosh. The confirmation just makes it a little bit easier to relax because I don't have my first appointment until tomorrow. So, you know, I was just stressing a little bit. That's really, really dark. I don't know what they're normally like, but that is way dark. So when I took my first initial test, I was absolutely like jaw dropped to the floor. I did not expect it at all, which is why I wasn't recording it. I thought for certain that I was not pregnant because the week before I had taken a test, and I must have just taken it too early, or it didn't catch on the hormones yet. I don't think it was one of those 5 days early tests. It was just like one of those cheap normal ones. And it totally caught me off guard in my mind because I had that negative test. I was like, okay, I'm not pregnant this time around. I'm not going to be pregnant for at least a month, you know, like there's just no chance of it because the way that my cycle works, you know, the time had already passed to get pregnant. So when I took a test a week later, wondering where my period had been, I was so shocked. I was mentally not prepared for it, and it took me a good 20 minutes to just process that I was pregnant. And sometimes it still doesn't feel real because I have Micah now, and I'm always looking forward to the things that she's doing and keeping busy with her. So my mind is not as stuck on the pregnancy as it was last time. It's no longer a super new thing to me anymore. And I was just floored. And during those first 20 minutes, I was trying to process it all. I was honestly, completely honestly, I was not happy, but not sad. I was kind of neutral about it. I was more so just trying to process what it meant for me and for my family, and how it was going to affect us, because like we talked about, we did not plan on getting pregnant until February. And part of that was due to our Hawaii vacation. We still are trying to figure that out. But we thought that February would be the best timing. And it did not happen like that, obviously. But the more I think about it, and the more I was able to just like sift through the emotions that I was having, I became so comfortable and happy with the idea of being pregnant right now rather than waiting. I was always I was always on the fence between, well, do I want Micah and the next baby to be really close, or do I want them to have a bigger gap? I could never make the decision, so I just feel like the decision was made for me, and I'm so glad that it was, because I didn't know. I didn't know what would be best, and now we don't have a choice. This is what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna be best. Needless to say, we are so thrilled. I've been having really weird dreams, and that might be why I felt the need to take another pregnancy test. I've been having some just dreams about miscarriage, and it's just been bringing me down a little bit. So that confirmation is nice, and I'll be very excited when we can go to the doctor tomorrow and get some more confirmation that everything is going as it should. It's been a little bit of an emotional 2 weeks, but it's been really wonderful. Just trying to dream of what our family will be like as a family of 4. And how are you feeling now, Miss Micah Moo? How are you feeling about all this? She has no idea yet. Nothing. No idea yet. I just hope that boy or girl, you two will be the best of buddies. And I don't know, guys, if it's the pregnancy or if it's just the bloating or what it is, but my belly is, thanks, you're laying right on my belly. Seems like, I don't know. They say that you show quicker the second time around. I don't know if it's still so early. I don't think it could be the baby yet, but I'm feeling like I'm having a belly already. But I also never like fully got rid of my pregnancy belly, just because if you guys remember how big my belly got last pregnancy, my abs still haven't recovered. They're still very much weak and like stretched out. I'll have to show you guys that sometime. Yeah, my abs just never fully recovered, so I've always had a bit of a pregnant belly ever since I gave birth to Micah. So maybe that's just it. Maybe it's just a combination of that and the bloating that makes it stick out more than normal, but for now I'll just rub it and enjoy it. In perfect timing, that doesn't mean anything to you guys, but it means a ton to me because they are starting the prep work for our deck. Also, you can see Austin out there taking some before pictures. And picking up the sledgehammer. What is he doing with that thing? I don't think that's even his. What on earth is he doing? What the heck? What were you doing with that hammer out there?
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah, what were you doing?
So that tree, that little tiny tree that we had?
Yeah. Is it growing back?
No. Oh. Where it broke at the base was sharp, and I stepped on it like all my body weight, and it freaking hurt so bad.
Oh, I bet.
So I just used their sledge to slam.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, what the heck is he doing? I was gonna tell you guys, there's some guys out there starting the prep work for our deck. So within 3 weeks, knocking on wood, we will have our deck.
Yeah.
Totally in. So happy. I can just sit out there with my pregnant belly. Oops, sorry.
What do you mean, oh, sorry?
My bra was kind of sticking out.
Welcome to pregnancy.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that for 9 months. Yeah, so I can sit out there on our deck with the pregnant belly and just not have a care in the world.
So freaking pumped, you guys. So much cool things. So many cool things are happening in our lives right now, Micah. We're gonna have a deck and a kid, another kid.
Yeah. Still can't believe it sometimes.
Is that excitement?
She doesn't know what to feel. You want your water? There, have your water. I need to get her some food and then down for a nap. So I knew this pregnancy would likely be harder just because I already have one already, but I like really realized today how much harder it was gonna be because number one, I'm already more exhausted than I remember being my first go. And the nausea is like similar to the last time, but I was able to, you know, do whatever I needed to kind of ease it, and I don't have that opportunity this time. And number three, we were at the grocery store and I definitely got some ice cream and cones and had an ice cream cone tonight already.
You were however, have ice cream before what? This was like a date night thing.
You said you weren't even gonna have any. Anyways, it wasn't even my idea. Although, like, I wouldn't say cravings, but definitely like my willpower to turn down like any slight hankering for food I may have. My willpower is like way lower. But Austin was the one that was looking at the ice cream and suggested it.
Poor excuse, guys.
Excuse for what?
Poor excuse.
He was looking at it. He's like, oh, why do I crave chocolate so much right now? And I said, well, you craved it a lot when I was pregnant last time too. So he was the one that made the ice cream choice, although I got my own pint because we like different kinds. But I definitely had an ice cream cone tonight. So, I mean, those 3 things already are giving me a pretty good idea of what this pregnancy might be like. So we are gonna get to bed. Well, actually we have some more work today. What do you need? What do you need, babe? You need a chair? Pull up a chair.
Fine. I'll pull up a chair.
We are gonna get some more work done and get to bed. These past few weeks have been very busy for us with having to go visit and tell a bunch of people that we're pregnant and then just like trying to plan everything and figure everything out. So we're definitely feeling the tiredness. So stay tuned. Doctor's appointments tomorrow. We'll find out the official due date of baby Spomer number 2. Maybe find out if we're having twins or not.
Yep. We'll find that out next round.
I'm thinking not, just because chances are so low. But you never know. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Bye, friends.
Bye.